Hi, welcome to Astrology Experts YouTube channel. Today, I will guide you through the ultimate aspects in astrology. Make sure to stick around till the end of this video because this is a very broad concept in astrology. However, I'm pretty sure you will benefit from the information that we're going to be giving out. What do aspects mean in astrology? In astrology, aspect refers to the distance between two signs and the planets that are in them. This is one way of seeing the relationship the planets in your natal chart have to one another. You can refer to two signs being in aspect, like Mars is conjunct Venus, or Scorpio opposes Taurus. You may see astrology aspects referred to as easy or hard, and this has to do with whether the energy created between the planets by the aspect is harmonious or challenging. This does not mean that any of the aspects in astrology are good or bad. It is simply saying whether there is a challenge you have to work through or a strength that is increased by the relationship between your natal planets. Major aspect in astrology. Conjunction, or the same sign. A conjunction happens when two planets are in the same sign. This is a harmonious aspect, and it means that the planets that are conjunct have an easy time interacting with one another. For example, you may have Mercury, the planet of communication, and Venus, the planet of romance, conjunct. This could mean that you have an easy time talking about love or romance, that you are good at expressing your affections. Semisextile, or one sign apart. Planets that are semisextile are right next to one another. This can be an uncomfortable aspect as the signs do not share anything in common. However, this isn't really considered to be a soft or hard aspect. A semisextile is also considered to be a minor aspect, and not all astrologers use it when doing natal chart readings. Planets and signs that are semisextile are like neighbors. They cannot avoid one another and will always be revolving around one another in life. This can be a challenge, or it can help you grow as a person. Virgo and Libra are semisextile in astrology. Virgo can be overly critical and stuck in their ways, while Libra tends to see all sides of an argument and is more of a mediator. Virgo's gift with analysis can help with Libra's indecisiveness. Libra's peacemaker nature can soothe some of Virgo's criticisms and deliver them in a softer manner. Signs that are semisextile: Aries and Taurus, Taurus and Gemini, Gemini and Cancer, Cancer and Leo, Leo and Virgo, Virgo and Libra, Libra and Scorpio, Scorpio and Sagittarius, Sagittarius and Capricorn, Capricorn and Aquarius, Aquarius and Pisces, Pisces and Aries. Sextile, two signs apart. This aspect is not considered to be a strong one, but it is harmonious. Two planets that are sextile will have an easy time interacting and communicating with one another. You may have to work to reap the rewards of this aspect though. It is often called a lazy or inactive aspect as it does not really push a person toward a goal. It is simply cheerful and easygoing. Signs that are sextile: Aries and Gemini, Taurus and Cancer, Gemini and Leo, Cancer and Virgo, Leo and Libra, Virgo and Scorpio, Libra and Sagittarius, Scorpio and Capricorn, Sagittarius and Aquarius, Capricorn and Pisces, Aquarius and Aries, Pisces and Taurus. Square, three signs apart. This square is definitely a challenging aspect. Signs that are square to one another have only one thing in common: their quality. It could be cardinal, mutable, or fixed. When planets are in these squared signs, it can create strong tension and a power struggle between the energies. An example would be the square created between Scorpio and Leo. Leo is outgoing and wants to be seen, while Scorpio is more private and tends to hold things close to the vest. A person with a square might find themselves switching back and forth between the two energies, pushing themselves into the spotlight only to withdraw later on, as explained in astrology aspects. Learning to compromise and find a middle ground is often the best way to resolve the tension created from a square. Signs that are a square: Aries squares Cancer and Capricorn, Taurus squares Leo and Aquarius, Gemini squares Virgo and Pisces, Cancer squares Libra and Aries, Leo squares Scorpio and Taurus, Virgo squares Sagittarius and Gemini, Libra squares Capricorn and Cancer, Scorpio squares Aquarius and Leo, Sagittarius squares Pisces and Virgo, Capricorn squares Aries and Libra, Aquarius squares Taurus and Scorpio, Scorpio. Pisces square is Gemini and Sagittarius. Trine, 4 signs apart. This is a harmonious aspect and is considered to be stronger than the sextile. Signs that are in trine share the same element, either fire, air, water, or earth. This means that they have the same energy and oftentimes may be working toward the same sorts of goals. In astrology, trines point toward your natural talents and the areas of your life you find easy. Having planets that are trine in 2 earth signs like Capricorn and Taurus can mean that you have an easy time staying grounded. Harmonious doesn't always mean easy or happy though. An abundance of any one type of energy can be destructive. Scorpio and Cancer, 2 water signs, are trine. Both signs tend to be very emotional, and the downside of this trine could be emotional outbursts or trouble reigning in negative emotions. Being emotional or being a grounded person are not bad things, and these energies can be very beneficial if expressed in healthy ways. On the other hand, being stuck in your ways or having explosive fits on emotion can cause problems. Learning to find balance in the trine is important. Signs that are trine: Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Quincunx are 5 signs apart. When 2 signs are quincunx, they have absolutely nothing in common. They do not share an element, polarity, or quality. This means that the planets in these signs can have trouble seeing or relating to one another. This is a very difficult aspect. You may feel like the planets that are quincunx have different, perhaps even opposing agendas. These parts of your personality may feel like they are at war with one another. This would drive anyone crazy. So you have Venus in Scorpio and Mars in Gemini. Your Venus placement desires deep emotional connections. It may be possessive. When you love, you go all in and love with everything you are. However, your Gemini Mars wants freedom. It is fidgety and needs constant change to be content. This can cause huge tension when it comes to relationship. You may find yourself wanting to settle down but feel trapped or unsure the second you do. Signs that are quincunx. Aries is quincunx, Virgo, and Scorpio. Taurus is quincunx, Libra, and Sagittarius. Gemini is quincunx, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Cancer is quincunx, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Leo is quincunx, Capricorn, and Pisces. Virgo is quincunx, Aquarius, and Aries. Libra is quincunx, Pisces, and Taurus. Scorpio is quincunx, Aries, and Gemini. Sagittarius is quincunx, Taurus, and Cancer. Capricorn is quincunx, Gemini, and Leo. Aquarius is quincunx, Cancer, and Virgo. Pisces is quincunx, Leo, Libra. Opposition, 6 signs apart. An opposition is created when 2 planets in signs directly opposite one another on the natal chart wheel. This astrology aspect can create tension within a person as they can feel like they are being tugged in 2 different directions. However, this aspect can also create a powerful dynamic if the person can find a compromise between the 2 planets. Planets that oppose one another share the same quality just as planets that are squaring one another do. If you have a planet in Taurus opposing a planet in Scorpio, for example, learning to balance the mellow nature of Taurus with the passion of Scorpio can ease any tension you feel. Signs that oppose one another: Aries and Libra, Taurus and Scorpio, Gemini and Sagittarius, Cancer and Capricorn, Leo and Aquarius, Virgo and Pisces. Aspect patterns: T-square. A T-square is formed between planets in 3 different signs. 2 of the signs are opposing one another and are also each squared the third of sign. When drawn on a chart, the pattern that is created resembles the letter T. The focus of this pattern is the sign that is squaring the 2 other signs. A T-square is both stimulating and challenging. It is an active aspect pattern. The energies within the T-square are all pushing you towards overcoming the obstacles created by the tense energies both oppositions and squares tend to have. All of the signs in a T-square share the same quality. A person with a T-square created between planets in Aries, Cancer, and Libra can be quick to act. This can be a good thing in a crisis situation where you don't have time to consider all your options. On the other hand, this could lead to jumping to conclusions or acting recklessly in dangerous situations. If you have this T-square, you could be impatient, but you may also be very good at initiating things as you aren't afraid to jump right into a task. Grand square and grand cross. The grand square is a rare aspect pattern that is created by 4 signs forming 4 different squares in the chart. A grand cross is a grand square that contains 2 oppositions within it, creating a cross within the square. As planets that are square share the same quality, the result is that each of the 4 signs will be either cardinal, fixed, or mutable. These are very interesting aspect patterns. There are 4 different agendas running in your chart, and this can certainly be difficult. You might find yourself feeling uncomfortable and stressed out by the energy these patterns create. Once the tension reaches its peak, you will be pushed into action for good or bad. Learning to balance and integrate all the energies within your grand square or grand cross is powerful, and when you're pushed to action, you'll be able to react in a more constructive way. Consider a grand square or cross that is created by the 4 mutable signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Mutable signs are all about changing and adapting. When time comes for a change to take place, the planets in these signs may have all different agendas, and this may cause you to be pulled in all sorts of directions. If you can listen to what each planet wants and find some sort of compromise between all of them, you'll find you're able to smoothly adjust to new situations. Grand Trine. A grand trine is created by these 3 signs that all share the same element. Each sign forms a trine to other 2 signs. This is a harmonious astrology aspect pattern, as trines are harmonious aspects. You may also see this aspect pattern referred to as a golden triangle. The easygoing energy of a grand trine can cause you to be confident and an optimistic person. Water grand trines find that feelings, intimacy, and inner reflection comes easy for them. Fire grand trines can be creative, bold, and take pride in themselves and what they do. Air grand trines are curious, intellectual, and love to think. Earth grand trines can be very grounded and sensual. The downside here is that, as with regular trines, grand trines can create an overabundance of element energies. They may also keep you from pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and hinder growth. When you go through life, finding certain things to be easy and effortless, you may be less inclined to do things that are difficult. The key to harnessing the power of a grand trine is keeping the energy balanced. It is not a bad thing for a person with a grand trine in fire signs to feel proud. This creates a self-assurance and self-confidence that many people would love to have. It can also cause a person to be self-absorbed, however. Allowing the energies of a grand trine to flow without limit can be destructive. You will want to take advantage of the areas in your life you find easy, but don't always rely on them to push yourself into more challenging areas. Yod. The Yod is also called the finger of God or the finger of fate. This is another rare aspect pattern. A Yod is formed by 2 planets that are sextile to one another and then quincunx to a 3rd planet. The Yod is considered to be a mystical and powerful aspect. It can be difficult and intense. This astrology aspect points to some of the destiny, life purpose, or hidden potential that you need to unlock. It can also be trying to teach you a lesson in order to help you grow as a person. In the Yod, the sextile between 2 of the planets is creating energy. As previously discussed, sextiles are not an active aspects in astrology and do not push a person to actually use that energy. The 2 oppositions in the Yod are pointing at the planet or signs that must be used to push this potential energy into action. The Yod can create a difficulty in life as the person learns how to positively use the built-up energy in the sextile and the tensions created by the 2 oppositions. You might find yourself making the same mistakes over and over again until you finally learn the lesson the Yod is trying to teach you. Once you learn to harness the power of the Yod, you'll be able to unlock all the hidden potential within you. I know that sounds complicated, but if you go through the video and really understand its meaning, it would be a lot easier for you the 2nd or 3rd time. Here in Astrology Experts, we really want to help you understand your place on Earth. Of course, guided by the sun, the stars, and the planets. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please do check out all the other videos in this YouTube channel. You can also follow us on our other social media pages, which is listed down on the description below. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.